You think he's crazy?
A man with billions of dollars can be crazy.
Hell no. I think he just misunderstood.
So y'all, it's your boy Pmilli. Who am I here with?
You here with C-Wed.
Cal.
Ty.
Tyler.
Connor.
Rania.
Quinn.
Alicia.
Tariq. Robert.
Chris.
Regina.
Allison.
Mike.
You know who Kanye West is, right? What are your thoughts and opinions on Kanye, like, with everything going on right now?
I feel like they're putting him in a bad position, like, especially, like, the little interview, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. I feel like right now Kanye's a little lost, if anything. I think he's very talented, but he's definitely lost.
Yeah, I agree. Like, very talented, definitely an icon. He needs help for sure. Like, that doesn't excuse the things that he's saying. It's definitely, problematic and it's not okay.
Currently, I definitely think he needs mental health support.
His support system around him,
Yeah.
especially Kim, that's a father.
He had a lot he's going through, like, he's exposing, like, a lot of shit, but, like, he's still in the mindset right now. Like, they shouldn't be putting him on platforms like that because then they don't gonna do what he gonna do.
Some of the stuff he's saying, I'm not agreeing with, but still at the end of the day, we have freedom of speech.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas can't even say their opinions no more. It's crazy out here, bro. Some be crazy I be saying, but, like, still.
I agree with that. I mean, the things he's saying, I think, are said with someone with the right mind. Don't condone anti-Semitism and otherwise.
My honest opinions are, I think he needs compassion right now. I think he's going through a lot. I'm not going to say that the stuff that he said is okay. I definitely don't believe in the stuff that he said. He's been getting a pass for a really long time now, but I also think we need to take into account his situation and the fact that he does have like these type of mental illnesses and he's in the limelight. Like, imagine if you had bipolar and you're in the camera 24/7, it would not be good. But I mean, I still like Kanye. I still do. I'm sorry. I still listen to his stuff, but I know I take it with like a grain of salt.
Kanye is really unhinged, to be honest. I feel like in some ways he does speak the truth. In some ways he speaks too freely in terms of how he uses his fame. To be honest, it's kind of wishy-washy. Overall, I feel like Kanye is, I don't know. I feel like Kanye should just really chill out with what he's been doing, to be honest.
Mentally, all the way there. But I do feel like you can sometimes separate the music from the artist, and we got to separate that for Kanye for him to be as good as you want him to be,
Personally, I feel as though it's gotten to a point where we need to just stop giving him attention. He's made it very evidently clear that he's going to publicly say what he wants to say and do what he wants to do. And it's just a matter of if we want to engage with it or not. Because we know that all the different things that he's saying is ignorant. We know that it's coming from mental health aspects sometimes. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like it's gotten to a point where you just gotta ignore what Kanye's saying. You just gotta pray for the best. Pray that he get help.
I agree with that. And also, I separate the artist from their music.
Man, he doing too much. He tweaking. I love the music, but he needs to relax.
Like a lot, Kanye, you make great music, but you too unfiltered, man. You gotta chill out, bro. You making people not mess with you no more, brody.
Well, my thoughts is that, he's a billionaire. Well, they say he's not a billionaire anymore, but I'm quite sure he got money. It's totally unfair. He's just making an opinion about what he thinks something is. And being as though the corporations out there, they have a problem with that, he's just telling the truth. And I think, they're totally wrong how they're attacking him.
A lot of what he tries to do is to warrant attention because a lot of his thinking and his actions are just not well thought of. And I just think a lot of it's just non-logical. And I just think it's a cry for attention. That's my honest opinion.
He's clearly not mentally well. I feel like it's been a build-up over his whole career. He's had some things happen to him, but at the same time, he's extremely wealthy and he's surrounded by people pushing him forward, whatever direction that may be. So long story short, they've been enabling him in everything that he does because of the amazing successes that he's had. Each and everything that he does reinforces being good no matter what because it's him. That's kind of culminated in what's going on right now with his views, his political views, his statements against certain demographics.
Honestly, it's a shame to see what he's going through. I can't really speak on any of the things he said because I haven't heard any of them. He's definitely someone going through a mental health crisis. Sad to see that it's spiraling out of control in the way it is. That's really all I have to say.
And I think he makes great music. He's a great musical artist, but when it comes to his other takes, they're not really well. I don't think he thinks things out. I think he just kind of says things. I don't know why he's doing it.
I think he has a mental disorder. He needs help, actual help. Yeah.
I'm not very knowledgeable on Kanye, but I guess I would agree.
Have you seen like his outbursts or like what he's been tweeting or anything like that?
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird coming from him and what he's saying, but I definitely don't agree with what he's saying.
But
So, do you think there's anything that can help his image, or do you think he's pretty much done for?
I think honestly his image is probably going to be fine. It's just like this is going to blow over. He's going to drop an album in like a year or two, and then no one's going to care.
It's pretty much a cycle at this point.
No, I think it could change because if you listen to his like earlier stuff, he was like very much talking about like power to the people and like the problem with government and everything. And then he got some money and he switched up.
I wouldn't really be concerned about image. I think he needs to seek help from a professional.
He can bounce back, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot. You did a lot of damage. You got a lot of repair to do.
It's really, really hard. I don't think you can do that right now, but I think if I was him, I would immediately come out with a genuine apology about what's happened. He made an apology, but it was very, very unrealistic. It was just very bad. Come out with a genuine apology and actually move with his actual tangible actions to try to change the way he does things. But I don't think he will ever do that. I don't think that's even a possibility to even get his image to be restored.
Man, nobody gonna say nothing to Kanye for real. Like, yeah, they gonna cut him off. Give him a couple months. He gonna drop an album. He's back. I promise.
I mean, I don't think he could like permanently like clean his image, but Kanye will always be Kanye. Hate it or not, they always gonna bump his music. Kanye's still gonna be good. He just can't clean that up though. He done did too much damage.
I mean, I think with like our current news cycle, I worry that it will blow over. I wish that it wouldn't, but I definitely, if he got support and help and came out saying like I got support and help and didn't actually think these things, then maybe he could recuperate that image.
Yeah, I think like most people deserve second chances, but like it'll take a lot of time.
I'm sorry, but y'all just gotta let that man just talk. He just gonna keep talking. Just let him talk. The more that we engage with it, the more publicity it gets him. So that's why I'm just not gonna pay attention to you because you constantly do this. It's like a cycle. So I'm gonna just wish that you get your help and call it a day.
You think he's crazy?
Of course not.
He's not crazy?
No.
So you think Kanye needs to take his meds?
Kanye needs to see a therapist, all of it. Like, Kanye got a lot going on. I think he's misunderstood. We'll say that.
No, sir. No, he had good sense. I listened to him and his conversations. He has good sense. He's smart. A man with billions of dollars can be crazy.
Yes and no. Because he could be crazy in our eyes, but in his eyes, he isn't crazy.
So it's all about like perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he has an illness. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's crazy. I just think he has an illness and it needs to be taken seriously and he needs help.
Hell no. I think he's misunderstood.
Me personally, I think he's had so much stuff happen to him that like he has developed like maybe like bipolar disorder or something like that. But at the same time, like when you have people that are supposed to love you like around you, like they would help him out with that. But
And
that's
bro,
just not how.
y'all know this nigga Kanye a genius, bro. Like he do everything for a reason, say everything for a reason. He explain later.
Yeah, my chain, my ring, my bitch way too bad.
My ex left me because I was being a simp.